From Fox News, California girls' volleyball players refuse to participate alongside transgender teammate. Two California high school girls, Alyssa McPherson and Hadil Hazama, are refusing to play on their volleyball team due to a transgender teammate who is biologically male. They won't share the locker room or court, citing safety and fairness concerns for female athletes. At least 4 opposing teams have forfeited games against their school this season, and the issue gained national attention last spring in track events. The school district follows state law allowing transgender participation and urges advocacy toward lawmaking. From CNN, EPA moves to suspend without pay over 100 employees who signed letter of dissent. The EPA is suspending over 130 employees without pay for signing a letter criticizing the Trump administration's policies on climate and public health. The letter accused the agency of straying from its mission. Employees face 14-day suspensions for conduct unbecoming. Union leaders call it an attack on dissent, wasting work hours and funds, while the EPA says it's about not undermining public will. This follows administrative leaves in July and some firings, amid an ongoing investigation. From The Motley Fool, your 2026 Social Security raise is set for a Trump bump. Here's how much extra you can expect. Social Security beneficiaries might see a 2.7% cost of living adjustment in 2026, influenced by Trump's tariff policies pushing prices higher. This Trump bump could add about $54 monthly for average retirees based on CPIW calculations from July to September. However, flaws in the inflation measure and a projected 11.5% Medicare Part B premium hike could offset much of the gain. Despite recent above-average COLAs, retirees have lost 20% purchasing power since 2010. From the Daily Caller, Abrego Garcia being deported to country you probably never heard of. Alleged MS-13 member Kilmar Abrego Garcia faces deportation to Eswatini, Africa, after claiming fear of persecution in over 20 countries. A judge halted his initial Uganda deportation. He was previously deported to El Salvador but returned to face smuggling charges. The Trump administration offered a plea deal for Costa Rica deportation, but plans shifted due to his fears. This follows political rallies for his return and ongoing legal battles. From the Latin Times, U.S. could set up a military base in a South American country that has a tense relationship with Venezuela. The U.S. may establish a military base in Ecuador if approved by referendum as discussed by Secretary Rubio and President Noboa. This amid tensions with Venezuela. Noboa calls Maduro a cartel leader and declared the Cartel de los Soles terrorists. The U.S. had a base in Ecuador until 2009. Now, Ecuador agrees to receive limited U.S. deportees under a safe third country deal. Similar agreements exist with Honduras and Paraguay to speed deportations. From Reason, MAGA economics is losing. Trump's tariffs and immigration policies aim to boost blue-collar jobs, but recent data shows manufacturing lost 12,000 jobs in August. Over 3 months, manufacturing, construction, and mining sectors are down, contrary to promises, as tariffs raise costs for businesses. Labor force participation dipped to 62.4% with no surge in native-born employment despite deportations. Critics say unintended consequences are emerging with unimpressive results after 6 months. And as always, thank you for the like, comment, and subscription.